Bonsoir and bienvenue. Good evening and welcome. My name is April Kurtzall and I am your student's French 1 teacher here at Cathedral Catholic High School. My physical room is Cabrini Hall 206 and my phone number is school phone number plus extension 1243. My email address is akurtzall@cchsdons.com. The best way to reach me this year would probably be via email, so I look forward to hearing from you guys. In the meantime, though, let's talk a little bit about our French course this year. So our French 1 course, we take a global perspective. What I mean by this is that we don't just teach French from a France-only perspective, but more from a Francophone country, Francophone perspective. In our French courses, we teach students about France, of course, and French cultures. However, we also look at the different countries around the world that speak French, and we try to incorporate authentic sources from these countries like media, video clips, and writings as well into our curriculum. It's truly a living language and evolving, and we like to show students that it's doing that. So how do we do this? So we teach French here using 3 modes of communication. These are modes that have been developed over years by ActFL Language Connections and also are similar things that are used in the California World Languages Content Standards. So these include things such as an interpersonal communication, which is speaking and writing, interpretive one-way reception communication, which is listening, reading, and viewing, and also presentational, which is drafted and edited communication, such as speaking and writing. So in a nutshell, reading comprehension, listening comprehension, and writing. Presentational speaking and interpersonal speaking. So these are what we try to do throughout the year in our courses, in our French 1 course. How do we do this and how do we support this learning? We use primarily our book, which is called Decorde 1, and that's by a company called Vista Higher Learning. Vista Higher Learning has developed a book, a vText, so that's a virtual textbook, as well as an online workbook called the Supersite to help our students learn language. We also use, in addition to this, authentic sources and cartoons such as Peppa Pig in French and TV5 Monde. TV5 Monde is a great website that's a little bit like PBS or BBC, but in France. There is, the site features authentic information and up-to-date news and cultural presentations, as well as learning French. The French government is absolutely dedicated to helping people learn French, so it's a great resource. Let's talk a little bit more about Vista Higher Learning, though. This is our book. So what you're looking at now is an activity, a typical activity that your students have been working on this week. In this activity, they learned about nouns, and they have to try and work with these nouns and also articles on their online workbook. What I really love about Vista Higher Learning is that the workbook, as you work through it, it helps you to correct your answers. So it will tell you what you've gotten wrong, and it will ask you if you'd like to fix that. The students then, through a learning process, grasp the material a little bit better because they are told where the corrections are, which is a little bit different from back when we used to have just paper workbooks and we never really knew that were graded for just completion, and we never really knew where we went wrong. So that's one of the reasons why I really like this system. Overall, it takes teamwork to help our students succeed. That's why we've adopted a motto recently that says it takes a village to raise a Don. We really do feel that way. I really need your help and ask you please to help me help your students. So if your student is behind on something, I'll send an email to your student and copy you on that. I encourage you to read the emails and to encourage your student to work hard and try and keep up with classwork and homework. If you have any questions, please email me at any time about that. Extra ways to improve. If you're interested in having your student improve even more with their language skills, there are some other websites out there that I encourage. I love Duolingo. I love TV5 Monde, France 24, or any French language learning program is a wonderful addition to what we're already doing in class. The more they can hear French on a daily basis, the better off they'll be. If you have any questions about anything I've covered in this PowerPoint or anything at all, please feel free to contact me via email at any time. We can either set up a live meeting or a Zoom meeting. Thank you so much, and I hope you have I hope that the rest of your evening is wonderful. Merci. Au revoir.